Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and the subject today we are studying is Cambridge O Levels Mathematics Syllabus D4024. Today we have set our hearts to solve a paper 1 of this subject, and this paper 1 is October November 2023 1 paper. This paper 1 belongs from the zone 1, and the time allowed for this paper is 2 hours. And the special thing about this paper is that the calculator is not allowed in this paper. In this video I am going to present you the solution of this paper to best of my knowledge. I will try to explain you that how these questions are solved and what is the concept behind these questions. So let's start today's video. So in front of you is the front page of this paper, 2023 October November 1 paper, time allowed 2 hours, and the calculator is not allowed in this paper. This paper is of 80 marks. Let's start. Let's go to the first question on your screen. Question number 1. Work out. There we have 6 plus 4 divided by 2. So according to the board mass, first of all, we will perform the operation of division, and then we will perform the operation of addition. So let me show you my solution. So 4 divided by 2, that will be 2, and 6 plus 2, that will be 8. So 8 is the answer. The answer is right. The B part, he says work out 40 multiply 0.3. So here I will remove that decimal. I will convert the decimal fraction into the fraction. So we will have 40 multiplied 3 by 10. So 10 and 40 will be cancelled. You will have 4 multiplied 3, and that will be 12. So 12 is the right answer, sir. Question number 2. Here we have, he says, write these numbers in order of size, starting with the smallest. Here, the trick is that I will make their denominators same. So then I will compare their numerators, and I will be able to decide which one is the smallest, which one is bigger. So 1 by 5, I will multiply numerator, denominator both with the 20 to make the denominator 100. So it will become 20 by 100. 3 by 25. So I will multiply numerator, denominator both with the 4. So I will get 12 by 100. 13% means 13 by 100. 0.1 means 1 by 10. And I will multiply numerator and the denominator both with the 10. So I will have 10 by 100. So you can now you can compare them because their denominators are same. By comparing the numerator, you will be able to tell which one is the smallest and which one is the largest. So this one is the first, the smallest, A. This one is on the second position, B. This one will be C, and this one will be D. So when you write them in the original form, okay. So 0.1, comma 3 by 25, comma 13%, comma 1 by 5. So let's check. So I think our answers are right. This is the answer. Okay. Question number 3. He says, work out the temperature that is 20 degree higher than minus 12 degree centigrade. So minus 12 plus 20, minus 12 plus 20, and that will be 8 degrees centigrade. 8 degree centigrade. Okay, so our answer is right. Then he says, B part, work out the difference between minus 4 degrees centigrade and 10 degrees centigrade. So for finding the difference, you have to subtract them. So 10 minus minus 4, it will become 10 plus 4, and that will be 14. So the difference is of 14 degrees, and our answer is right. Then we have question number 4A, and it says, Cassia buys 12 apples. Each apple costs 65 cents. Work out how much Cassia pays. Give your answer in dollars. So one apple is of 65 cents. 12 apples will be how much? I can use the method of proportionality or simply just multiply the 12 because she bought 12 apples. 12 multiplied 65, that will be 780 cents. If you want to convert it into dollars, you will have to divide with 100 because in $1 there are 100 cents. So 780 divided by 100, that will be $7.80. Here you see when I divide with the 100, I move the decimal 2 steps to the left. $7.80. $7.80 is the right answer, sir. We have question number here 5. He says, Yasmin asks 20 people how many pets they own. The results are shown in the bar chart. So here we have the frequency, here we have the number of pets, and 0 pets, 3 people, 1 pet, 4 people, 2 pets, 7 people, 3 pets, 5 people, 4 pets, 1 person. He says, find the range. Range is the maximum, the value on the x-axis minus the minimum value on the x-axis. So it will be 4 minus 0. So the range will be 4 minus 0, and that will be 4. So my answer is 4. Okay, that answer is right. Then he says find the fraction of the people who own 3 pets. So let's see. So 3 pets, there are 5 people. And how many people total there were? There were 20 people. So out of those 20 people, 5 people own 3 pets. So the fraction will be 5 by 20. So total people there are 20 and the people own 3 pets, there are 5. So the fraction will be 5 by 20. 1 by 4. 5 by 20 is the right answer or equivalent. Our answer is right. We have question number 6 here. He says the diagram shows a straight line crossing 2 parallel lines. We call that transverse line. Work out the value of the x. Okay, you see these are the 2 parallel lines. This is the transverse line. These 2 angles are inside the parallel lines and they are on the same side of the parallel lines. So these are allied angles to each other. And you remember the allied angles are supplementary. It means that when you add them, their sum is equals to 180. So x plus 110 will be equals to 180. So x will be equals to 180 minus 110, and that x will be equals to 70. X will be equals to 70. So our answer is right. Now I know the value of the x. I want to work out the value of the y. The value of the y is very simple. You can see this y is outside the parallel lines and this 110 is inside. They are on the same side. They don't have the vertex common. So these y and the 110, they are called the corresponding angles of the parallel lines and they are always equal to each other. So y is equals to 110. Another way of finding the y is that the x and x plus y, they are adjacent angles on a straight line. So their sum will be equals to 180. So you will have x plus y equals to 80. So x is 70. So y will be equals to 180 minus 70 and the y value will be 110 degree. 110 is the right answer, sir. I hope you understand. Question number 7 showing up on your screen and it says, by writing each number correct to one significant figure, estimate the value of. So I will convert this 53.7 into 50, 2.6 will be 3, and 7.48 will be 7. So let's see. It will become 50 divided by, and in the denominator you have 3 plus 7, so you will have 50 by 10, and that will be 5. So my answer is how much? 5. Okay. Do we have that answer here? Yes, the answer is 5. So our answer is right. You can see this one. Okay, so our answer is right. Question number 7, that was a 2 marks question. Now we are going to the next question. The next question on your screen is question number 8. He says convert 78 millimeter to centimeter. If you want to convert millimeter into centimeter, you will have to divide it with 10 because in 1 centimeter, there are 10 millimeter. So 78 divided by 10 and that will be 7.8 centimeter. Because I'm dividing with the 10, so I will simply move the decimal 1 step to the left. So 7.8 centimeter is the answer, sir. 7.8 is the right answer. Next question number 8, B part. He says convert 3 meters square to centimeter square. In 1 meter, there are 100 centimeter, but we have meter square. So I will multiply 3 meters square with 100, and that will be converted into centimeter square. So here you can see 3 meters square. 3 multiply 10,000 and it will be converted into centimeter square. So you will have 30,000 centimeters square. 30,000 is the right answer, sir. So here we have the question number 9. The scatter diagram shows the ages of 10 people and the time they each take to complete a task. So here you have time to complete the task, and here are the ages on the x-axis of the people. So we have this pattern. He says, write down the type of the correlation shown on the scatter diagram. As you move to the right, you can see the pattern is going up. So it's a positive correlation. It's a positive correlation. It is a positive correlation. Let me show you. Okay, so I don't have. Positive correlation is the right answer, sir. Then he says, by drawing a line of the best fit is to estimate the time taken by a person age 50 to complete the task. To complete the task. So on your screen, my dear students, you can see that I have drawn the line of the best fit. This is the line of the best fit. The line of best fit is in that pattern, along that pattern. And we try to make sure that the number of the dots above that and the number of the dots below that point, that line, they are almost same. Okay. So I have drawn this red line. This is the line of the best fit. From 50, I will go to this line of best fit, and then I will check on the y-axis what is the reading on the y-axis for this point. It is approximately 0.165. 0.165. So that is how you do it. And let's go back. So you can check the answers. Question number 9, positive rule lines of best fit, reading their straight line of the best fit at the 50. I hope you understand this. Okay, we are going to the next question. He says, question number 10, A part. He says, 4 exterior angles of a pentagon are 150 degree, 100 degree, 45 degree, 35 degree. Calculate the size of the remaining exterior angle. So one thing is very important, and that is they are talking about the exterior angles. The sum of take any polygon, the sum of the exterior angles is always 360. So 150 plus 100 plus 45 plus 35 plus x, suppose x is that exterior angle. So then I will, the sum will be 360, because the sum of the external angles is always 360. So 150 plus 100 plus 45 plus 15 plus x equals 360. So I will calculate the value of the x, and that will be 30 degree. So my answer is 30 degree. This is the solution. 30 degree is the right answer, sir. So question number 10, it's B part. He says, calculate the interior angle of a regular decagon. Decagon is a polygon who has 10 sides. So the formula for the interior angle is 180 bracket n minus 2 bracket close divided by n. This is the formula we use to find the internal angle of a polygon, regular polygon. A regular polygon is a polygon in which all the sides are equal. Obviously, all the internal angles are also equal. So in the place of n, I will put 10. Here, the n means the number of sides of the polygon. So we will have 180 bracket n minus 2 bracket close and divided by 10. So when you will do this calculation, you will get 144. So the internal angle of a regular decagon is 144. So our answer is right. We are going to the next question. The next question on your screen, question number 11, A part. He says, evaluate 4 square plus the cube root of 27. So 4 square will be 4 multiplied 4, and that is 16, the cube root of 27. That 27 is 3 raised to power 3. Cube root means raised to power 1 by 3. This 3 and this 3 will be cancelled. So this 3 and this 3 will be cancelled. So you will have only 3 here. 16 plus 3 is 19. Question number 11, A part, 19 is the right answer, sir. Question number 11 is B part. We have evaluate 5 raised to power minus 1 multiply 5 raised to power 3. If your power is negative, you will take it downstairs and the power will become positive. So we will have 1 by 5 multiply. 5 cube means 5 multiply 5 multiply 5. So 5 fives are 25, 25 fives are 125. So this 5 and this 125, they can be cancelled with each other and you will have 25. So the answer is 25. Our answer is right. Okay, so we are going to the next question. He says the scale, question number 12, the scale drawing shows the positions of two boards, A and B. The scale is 1 ratio 20,000. So their first question is find the actual distance boat of the boat A from the boat B in kilometers. Okay, so here 1 centimeter will be representing 20,000 centimeters. So with the help of because it's a full scale diagram, so I will measure the AB length with the help of a scale or a straight edge or a ruler. So when you will do that, you will, let me show you. So on the map, 1 centimeter or whatever, 1 millimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 kilometer, jo bhi. So one represents 20,000. So we have 8.7 centimeter long length. So how much will be this in actual? I'm using the method of proportionality. So x will be equals to 8.7 multiplied 20,000, and that will be 174,000 centimeter in 1 kilometer, because we have to give the answer in kilometer. In 1 kilometer there are 100,000 centimeter. So I will divide it with 100,000 centimeter to convert it into the kilometer. So you will have 1.74 kilometer. 1.74 kilometer. I hope you understand how we have done this. So it is 1.76. Okay. Then we have, because I measured it from the photocopy, so the actual and the length becomes a little less because of the photocopy. The size of the shape little shrinks. So don't worry, in the real Cambridge paper, you will have the exact values. Using compasses and a straight edge only, construct the locus of the point that are equidistant from A and B. You see, equidistant from A and B. If you have to draw a locus which is equidistant from two given points, you draw the perpendicular bisector of the line joining them. So I will draw the perpendicular bisector of the AB line. How you do that? We do it with the help of a compass. You open your compass more than half of the AB length. You take A as the center, you draw an arc above the AB, you draw an arc below the AB. Then you take B as the center and you keep the compass of the same radius and you draw an arc above the AB line and you draw an arc below the AB line. So wherever these arcs meet each other, you join those 2 points, and that is the perpendicular bisector. Let me show you how I have done this. You can see this here. Put the compass here, draw this arc, draw this arc. Then put the compass here, draw this arc and this arc. Then join these 2 points, and they will be the perpendicular bisector of the AB. So if you move on this line, you will be always equidistant from A and B. Hopefully you understand how I have done this. Then he says, in the C part, what they say is, in the C part, they say, a ship S is equidistant from A and B. We already have drawn that locus. S is on a bearing of 105 degree from A. From A means on the A you will draw north, and from that north you will come clockwise 105 degree. So I will put my protector here, and from here I will start counting from here. The zero of the protector must be here. The crosshairs must be on A. I will start counting from here. Wherever is 105 degree, I put a dot, then I will draw this line. So this is how you draw the with the help of the bearing given, you draw that. So the ship is somewhere here. Then then what they say, mark and label the position of S on the scale drawing. So where these two loci meet each other, there is the, so this is that perpendicular bisector, this is that bearing. So where they intersect each other, that is the where the boat is, and that is the point. As they said, label the position of S on the scale drawing. So this is the position S. I hope you understand. Okay, so this is the answer. Hopefully you understand. Question number 13. Work out 1 whole 3 by 5 divided by 1 whole 2 by 3. So I will convert these mixed fractions into improper fractions, and then we will try to solve it. Okay, so it will become, the first fraction will become 5 ones are 5, 5 plus 3, that's 8, 8 by 5 divided by 3 into 1 is 3, 3 plus 2 will be 5, 5 by 3 is this fraction. Then I will convert that divide sign into multiplication sign, and this fraction after the division sign, that will flip. So it will become 3 by 5. So you can see it will become 24 by 25. 24 by 25 is the right answer, sir. Question number 14. We have write 36 as a product of its prime factors. Okay. So you can see 36 divided by 2, that's 18. 18 divided by 2, that is 9. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. This is how you do the prime factorization. So 36 is 2 square into 3 square. 2 square into 3 square. So our answer is right. Okay, question number 14. It's a B part and it's a 3 marks question. He says bus bus A leaves the bus station every 36 minutes. Bus B leaves the bus station every 48 minutes. The two buses both leave the bus station at 9:30. Find the time, find the next time when the two buses leave the bus station together. So first of all, you see it's a question of LCM. So I will find out the least common multiple of 36 and 48 minutes, and then I will add that into this time. So I will get. Okay, so 36 is 2 square into 3 square, 48 is 2 raised to power 4 into 3, and I will find out their LCM. You know, in the LCM, we take the common factors and we also take the factors which are not common. In the common factors, we take the largest power. So the LCM will be 2 raised to power 4 and 3 raised to power 2. So when you multiply them, this is 16, this is 9. So you get 144 minutes. 144 minutes mean 2 hours, and in 144 minutes, 120 minutes means 2 hours, and the extra 24 minutes means 24 minutes. So in 9:30 add 24 minutes, you will get 11:54. So at 11:54, those buses will be together. Okay. Again. So here we have question number 15 on your screen. It says, this is a question on the circle properties. B, C, and D are points on the circle. Center O, AB, and AC are tangents to the circle. Angle BAC is 38 degrees. Their first question is angle ABC. They want me to find out the angle ABC. You remember these two tangents coming out from the same external point. So these two tangents will be of the equal length. This is the property of circles. So this triangle ABC will be an isotriangle. So this angle will be alpha. This angle will be also alpha. So alpha plus 38 will be equals to 180. So here we go. Angle ABC is the question. So alpha plus 38 is equals to 180 degree, because the angle triangle ABC is an isotriangle because both the tangents are of equal length, because they are coming from the same external point to the same circle. So 2 alpha is equals to 180 minus 38. 2 alpha will be equals to 142. Alpha will be equals to 142 divided by 2, and that will be 71. So the angle ABC is 71. So the angle ABC is 71. So our answer is right. So this angle is how much? 71. So this angle is also how much? 71. Next question is find the angle BOC. This is a 2 marks question. They want me to find out this angle BOC. You remember this angle, this angle with the tangent and the radius is 90 degree. The angle here ACO, this is tangent and the radius, so that angle is 90 degree. So this is 38 plus 90 plus BOC plus 90 is equals to 360. It's a quadrilateral. So the angle BOC will be BOC plus 90 plus 90 plus 38 equals to 360. So BOC will be equals to 360 minus 218, and that will be 142. 142. That is right. Okay, then their next question is BDC. They want me to find out the BDC. They want me to find out, let me change the color. Okay, let's do this. They want me to find out this angle. Okay, so if I know this angle, I can easily find this angle. You see A and B, B and C, sorry, they came to the center, and the B and C came to the circumference. The angle at the center is 2 times angle at the circumference. So the BDC will be equals to 1 by 2 of the BOC. Reason is the angle at the center is 2 times angle at the circumference. So the BDC will be equals to 1 by 2 of the 142, and the BDC will be equals to 71 degrees. 71 degrees. Let me check. BD. Yeah, 71 is the right answer, sir. So now on your screen, question number 16 is showing up. So he says, the region R is defined by the 3 inequalities. X is greater than 1, X is less than and equals to 3. X is greater than and equals to 1, and so this is a line. It's a vertical line. This is also a vertical line. So I will draw these lines here. Okay. Y is greater than or equals to 2. Y is less than or equals to 3. These are horizontal lines. So I will draw this line and I will draw this line here. Y is greater than and equals to x by 2 plus 1. I will make a table for this and I will draw these lines. And then the area bounded by these lines, I will shade it. So you can see. So I will draw this line. This line is basically x equals to 1. I will draw this line. This is x equals to 3. I will draw this line. This is y equals to 2. And I will draw this line. This is y equals to 3. Then I will make a table for this equation. Y is equals to x by 2 plus 1. And when I put 0 there, I get 1. When I put 2 in the place of x, I get the value of the y will be 2, 4. When I put 4 in the place of x here, I get 3. When I put 6 in the place of x here, I get 4. The value of the y is 4. So I will plot these points. You can see I've drawn this line. Now, he says x is greater than 1. So you have to remain on this side, on the right side of this line. Y is less than and equals to 3. You have to remain on the left side of this vertical line. This says y is greater than 2. So you have to remain above this line. It says y is less than or equals to 3, so you have to remain below this line. This says y is greater than x by 2 plus 1, so you have to remain above this line. So the area bounded by these inequalities is this. So I have shaded it and I have put here R. This is how this is done. I hope you understand this. Let me show you. Okay, so this is the marking scheme. Okay, so we are going to the next question. Okay, the next question coming up on your screen. Question number 17. He says, okay, y is directly proportional to the square root of x. So when x is 16, y is 2. Find y when the x is 25. Okay. So very simple, straightforward question. He says, y is directly proportional to the square root x. Okay, so y will be equals to k square root x. He says y is 2 when x is 16. So I will put those values here. 2 is equals to k under root 16. So 2 equals to k 4 under root 16 is 4. So k will be equals to 2 by 4 and the k will be 1 by 2. So the formula will become y is equals to 1 by 2 and square root x. He says when the x is 25, what is the value of the y? So y will become 1 by 2 square root of the 25, and that will 1 by 2 into 5, and it will become 5 by 2, which means 2 whole 1 by 2. So let me show you the whole question. 17 is showing up on your screen. Question number 17. 5 by 2 is the right answer, sir. 5 by 2 is our answer. Question number 18, A part. He says in a sports club of 40 members, 22 members run R. 24 cycle, and that is C. 14 sail is represented with the S. 3 cycle and sail but do not run. 9 run and cycle but do not sail. 5 run and sail but do not cycle. 6 run only. Okay, so let me show you how this is done. So first of all, I will fill, he says 3 cycle and sail. Cycle and sail but not run. So I will write 3 here. Then he says 24, sorry, 9 run and cycle but not sail. 9 run and cycle but not sail. 5 run and sail but do not cycle. So 5 will come here. Okay. So 6 run only. So 6 people run only. So we don't know how many people run all the. Okay. So 6 run only. He says complete the Venn diagram. Okay. So here we can. Okay. Then he says 22 members run. So what you will do, you will add 5 plus x plus 9 plus 6 equals to 22. And from there, you will get the value of the x. Let me show you. So for here, x, it will be 6 plus 5 plus 9 plus x equals to 22. So x will be equals to 22 minus 20, and that will be 2. Okay. Then I hope you understand. I got here this x value is basically how much? 2. Now, this value suppose is y. So 9 plus 2 plus 3 plus y, that will be equals to 24. So you will have 9 plus 2 plus 3 plus y is equals to 24. So y will be equals to 24 minus 14, and that will be 10. So this value will be 10. Okay. Now, if you want to find this, it will be 5 plus the x value is 2 plus 3 plus, let me say this is z, and that will be equals to how much? 14 sail equals to 14. So we will have so let me reduce the size. 5 plus 2 plus 3 plus z equals to 14. So z will be equals to 14 minus 10, and the z value will be 4. 2, 10, and 4. 2, 10, and 4. So this is how you will complete this Venn diagram. Hopefully you understand. He says use this B part. This is the B part of that question. Use set notation to describe the shaded subset in the Venn diagram. So this shaded portion, this is out of F. So that means F complement. Out of F, the common portion between H and G. So it will be F complement intersection, F complement intersection H intersection G. F complement intersection H intersection G. So our answer is right, sir. This is how this is done. This is question number 18. Question number 19 showing up on your screen. The diagram shows the speed time graph for the part of a car journey. So here we have a speed time graph. Here you can see 0, 10. This is time and this is speed. The maximum speed here is 20. Up to 10, the car speed is increasing, it's accelerating, then the speed becomes constant, and that constant speed is 20. The first question is calculate the acceleration of the car in the first 10 seconds of the journey. Okay, so the gradient of the speed time graph represents the acceleration. So if you want to find out the acceleration, you will have to find out the gradient of the speed time graph in the first 10 seconds. So I will take 2 points on that speed time graph and I will find out the gradient of that line, and that will be the speed of this car. Okay, so I will take this point which is 0 comma 0 and I will take this point which is 10 comma 20. So let me show you. Okay, so I have taken 2 points 0 comma 0 and 10 comma 20. Then I will find out the gradient. The gradient will be v2 minus v1 divided by t2 minus t1. 20 minus 0 divided by 10 minus 0, and that will be 20 by 10, and that will be 2. So the acceleration of the car in the first 10 seconds is 2 meter per second square. So our answer is right, sir. Then their question is, the car travels 700 meter in t seconds. Find the value of the t. It's a 3 marks question. So the car has traveled 700 meter. So you know the distance traveled is actually the area under the speed time graph. So area under the speed time graph you can see is in the shape of a trapezium. And you know the formula for the area of the trapezium is 1 by 2 into the height into the sum of the parallel sides. So here we go. Question number 19b part. Distance traveled is equals to the area under the speed time graph. So the speed time graph is in the shape, the area under the speed time graph is in the shape of a trapezium. So its area will be 1 by 2 into the height into sum of the parallel sides, and that will be equal to 700. And so 1 by 2 into 20 into the t plus t minus 10 bracket goes equals to 700. So you will have this 2 and this 20 will be cancelled. You will have 10. That 10 will go on the other side and divide. So here you will have 2t minus 10 equals to 70. This minus 10 will go on the other side. It will add. So you will have 2t equals to 70 plus 10. 2t is equals to 80. So t will be equals to 80 divided by 2. And the t value will be equals to 40. The t value will be equals to 40. Our answer is right. Okay, so on your screen, question number 20 is showing up. He says the matrix A, which is a 2 by 2 matrix, minus 2, 1, 4, 3, and B is 3, 2, minus 1, 1. In first question, they are asking A part, A inverse. If you want to find out A inverse of a matrix, you will have to find out two things. You will have to find out the determinant of A, and then you will have to find out the adjoint of A. Then the A inverse will be equals to 1 by A determinant into adjoint of the A. Let me show you. Okay. So on your screen, hopefully you can see this. So on your screen showing up, first of all, I will find out, I will multiply these two. So minus 2 multiply 3 minus, then I will multiply these two, and then this is this 4 into 1. So you will have minus 6 minus 4, and that will be minus 6. So A determinant is minus 10. Then I will find adjoint. In that adjoint, I will switch the position of these two, and I will change the signs of these two. So adjoint is 3 minus 1 minus 4 minus 2. A inverse is equals to 1 by A determinant into adjoint of A. So it will be 1 by minus 10 into 3 minus 1 minus 4 minus 2. So it is minus, you can leave it like this or you can write it like this. 3 divided by minus 10, it is minus 0.3. Minus 1 divided by minus 10, it is 0.1. Minus 4 divided by minus 10, it's 0.4. Minus 2 divided by minus 10, it is 0.2. So here you have your A inverse. Let's check. So our answer is right. He has left the shape like this. Okay. Okay, we are going to the next part. He says find AB. So you have to multiply A and B. It's a 2 marks question, straightforward, simple multiplication. If you want to multiply A and B, so write the matrix A, then write the matrix B. From the matrix A, I will take the rows, and from here, I will take the columns, and first this row will multiply with this column, then that first row will multiply with this second column. Then I will take this row and I will multiply it with the first column, then this row will multiply with the second column. So that's why you have minus 6 minus 1, minus 4 plus 1. You have here 12 minus 3, 8 plus 3. You will get minus 7, minus 3, 9, and 11. Minus 7, minus 3, 9, and 11. So our answer is right, sir. Then we have question number 21, A part. He says factorize. We have 6a minus 9. You know, if you want to factorize, you will take common. Here, 3 is common. So I will take 3 common. So in the bracket, 6a divided by 3, that you are left with the 2a. When you divide minus 9 with the 3, you get minus 3. So you will have 3 bracket start, 2a minus 3 bracket close. Then we have the B part. He says factorize 4b square minus 25. These are two perfect squares, and between them we have a negative sign. So I will write 2b whole square, 2b whole square minus 5 whole square. So because you have a square minus b square, that will be a plus b, a minus b. Remember that formula? The difference of the two perfect squares. So you will have 2a plus 5 into 2b minus 5. Our answer is right. Question number 21, C part. He says simplify. And it's a 3-mark question. He says 2c square minus 8c, that is in the numerator. And in the denominator, we have 2c square minus 5c minus 12. So we will try to factorize the numerator as well as the denominator. From the top, you can see 2c is common. So I will take 2c common. In the bracket, you will have c minus 4. Here, I will multiply the extreme terms. You will get 24. I will write the 24's factors. 1 into 24, 2 into 12, 3 into 8, 4 into 6. Here with the third term, you have negative sign. So I will write here subtract. I will choose that pair which by multiplication gives you 24 and which by subtraction will give you minus 5. So this pair is the best, and because I want by subtraction minus 5, so with the larger number, I will negative sign. And with the smaller number, I will write the positive sign. So you will get minus 5. So in the numerator, you will have 2c square minus 8c plus 3c minus 12. So from these two terms, I will take the 2c commons. In the bracket, you will have c minus 4. From the last two digits, two terms, I will take plus 3 common. So in the bracket, I will have c minus 4. Then I will take that c minus 4 common. So then this c minus 4 and this c minus 4 will be cancelled. You are left with the 2c divided by 2c plus 3. Our answer is right. This is how you do this. Okay, question number 24. Here he says the function f of x is equals to x by 4 plus 3. And the function g of x is equals to 2 bracket x minus 1 bracket close. The first question, A part. He says find f of minus 8. That means in that function f of x, wherever is the x, substitute it with minus 8 and then see what is the value of that function. So here you have. So f of x will be equals to x by 4 plus 3. F of minus 8 means in the place of x put minus 8. So you will have minus 8 divided by 4 plus 3. So you will have minus 2 plus 3 and that will be 1. 1. So our answer is right. Then their question is find the f inverse of x, and it's a 2 marks question. We have to find out the inverse of this function. It's a 2 marks question. Okay, the procedure is a standard procedure. So I will write let f of x is equals to y. When this f will go on the other side, x will be equals to f inverse of y. In the place of f of x here, I will put that formula x by 4 plus 3 is equals to y, and then I will make x the subject of the formula. So x by 4 will be equals to y minus 3. So x will be equals to this 4 will multiply on the other side. 4y minus 12. In the place of x, I can write f inverse of y. So f inverse of y is equals to 4y minus 12. Then I will change the variable on both the sides. F inverse of x is equals to 4x minus 12. 4x minus 12. Let's check. 4x minus 12 is the right answer, sir. Hopefully you understand this. Then we have 3 marks question. It says, yeah, f of p is equals to g of p plus 5. Find the value of the p. Here we have the f of x and g of x. In the f of x, I will put p in the place of x, and in the g of x, I will put in the place of x, I will substitute p plus 5. So let me show you. So f of p is equals to g of p plus 5. So p by 4 in the f of x, wherever is the x, I will substitute it with the p. So minus 20 by 7 is the right answer, sir. Minus 20 by 7, minus 20 by 7. Question number 23 is on your screen. He says, in the diagram, the OABC is a parallelogram. OA is 2 and OA is represented with the vector A and the OC is represented with the vector C. He says X is the midpoint of the AC. So here somewhere we have X. Okay. This is the midpoint. So this is 1, this is 1 ratio. The ratio is 1, 1 because this is the midpoint. Y is the point on the B, AB, where the AY is 2 and the YB is. So here somewhere you have Y. So this AY is 2 and this is 1. Okay. So the question is expressed as simply as possible. In terms of A and C, the AC. You want to go from A to C. From A, I will go to O. From O, I will go to C. So let me show you. AC will be AO plus OC. AO is minus A and OC is plus C. So you will have C minus A. C minus A is the answer, sir. Our answer is right. Hopefully you understand. This is how this is done. Okay, then he says the position vector of X. You have to find out the position vector of the X. It means you have to find out OX. So the method is very simple. From A go to, from O go to A, from A go to X. We know the AC value, so I can easily find out AX. AX will be AX divided by AC. That will be equals to 1 divided by 2. That is their ratio. So AX will be equals to, you can say AX will be equals to 1 by 2 of the AC, and we know the AC value, it is C minus A. So AX will be 1 by 2 of the C minus A. So OA plus AX will be OX. That's the bypass. So OA is A and the AX is 1 by 2 of the C minus 1 by 2 of the A. So this A and this 1 by 2A can be simplified. So 1A minus 1 by 2A, that is A by 2 plus C by 2. So the OX will be equals to A by 2 plus C by 2. Let's check. A by 2 plus C by 2. So our answer is right. So this is how this is done. Then the question is the YX. You have to find out YX. YX is of 2 marks. You want to go from Y to X. Okay. So if you want to go from Y to X, you will go from Y to A, from A to X. Okay. That is how you make it. So if you want to find out the y to a, so ay ratio yb is equals to ratio 1. So it means that ay by yb is 2 by 1. So ay by ab will be 2 by 3. You understand? Try to understand this. This portion is 2 and this b to a is 3, okay, in ratio. So ay I want to find out, I know the ab value. So ay by ab is equal to 2 by 3. So ay will be equals to 2 by 3 of the ab. And you know the ab is c. So now I know the value of the ay. That is 2 by 3 of the c. Then because we want to find out the value of the yx. Yx will be from y go to a, from a go to x. So ya plus ax. Ya will be minus 2 by 3c plus, and ax is 1 by 2 of the c minus a. So you will have minus 2 by 3c plus 1 by 2c minus 1 by 2a. When you simplify these two, the LCM will be 6. Here you will have minus 4c plus 3c divided by 6 minus 1 by 2a. So you will have minus c by 6 minus a by 2. So this is the answer. Let's check. Minus a by 2 minus c by 6. Yeah, our answer is same. So let me reduce the size so you can see the whole thing together. This is how this is done. A little tricky, but not that tricky. This is how you do question number 23. So at the end, we have question number 24. It's a 4-mark question. Here we have two algebraic fractions, and they are subtracting, and their answer is 3. Okay, so we will solve this. So this is the question they are asking. So I will take the LCM. Okay, in the LCM, both the denominators will come, x plus 1 and x minus 1. So here you will have 3x into x minus 1. Here you will have minus 2 into x plus 1. So this will become x squared minus 1. This will become 3x squared, and this will become minus 3x. This will become minus 2x minus 2. So you will have 3x squared minus 5x minus 2 is equals to 3 into x squared minus 1. You will have 3x squared minus 5x minus 2 equals to 3x squared minus 3. You will have minus x. This and this will be cancelled. So you will have minus 3x minus 5x equals to minus 3 minus 3 plus 2. Minus 5x will be equals to minus 1, and minus will be gone, cancelled. So you will have x equals to 1 by 5. So x will be equals to 1 by 5. So our answer is this. Question number 24. The answer is 1 by 5. This is the solution of the question number 24. So by completing this question, we have reached the end of this paper. So my dear students, today we have solved October, November 2023, and it's a 1-1 paper. And I have tried to explain you the concepts. I hope that this video will be helpful to you. If you find this video helpful, if you find this video interesting, please like this video. Please subscribe my channel. When you subscribe my channel, it helps me to promote my videos. Also share the link of these videos with your friends, with your class fellows, with your junior students, whoever you know who is preparing for the Cambridge exam, and they are going to take mathematics syllabus D in O levels. Please share the link of these videos with them. Share the link of these videos on your WhatsApp, on your Twitter account, on your TikTok, on your Instagram, on your Facebook. I think it's a great blessing for me that I can make these videos who can help the students around the globe. Thank you very much. Have a good day. God bless you all.